Welcome to the Essential Relief Workshop. It's a pain solutions workshop that we're doing, and I'm so glad that you're here today.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm having technical difficulties, but I hope you can hear me okay, even though you can't see me. But hi, and that was Jennifer Knourek. She is super knowledgeable. She's a certified essential oil specialist, certified herbalist, aromatherapist, and wellness advocate. She's also an author and an empowerment coach.
And you can see Patty's beautiful picture there, and believe me, she's that gorgeous. So you know who you're listening to. But Patty's very educated in diet as a nutritionist. She's a registered dietitian, certified in diabetes care, which is amazing. I'm always calling her when I need some tips on nutrition advice. And she's also a certified essential oil specialist and wellness advocate with doTERRA. And she's also with Healing Touch and a practitioner there, as well as a Reiki master and an author herself. So I am so thrilled to be here with Patti to help educate you with our other wellness advocates in this collaboration for our Wednesday workshops. And today we are focusing on inflammation and pain management.
Yes, thank you for being here. And we are here because our goal and mission is to empower you to become the healer in your home. Here are a few things about how this workshop will go. It's helpful to have pen and paper ready to take notes and write down questions. We like to respect your time, so this should run about 45 minutes. You'll want to stay on until the end because there will be a giveaway. So, why is managing pain important? Well, pain management is important because it can improve your quality of life and help you return to your normal activities. Pain can affect many aspects of life. It can impact your mood, sleep, energy, relationships, and ability to do daily tasks. It can also make it difficult to eat and sleep, which can worsen other symptoms. Pain can lead to other health issues also. People with chronic pain are more likely to experience depression or anxiety and have difficulty working. Pain is a major healthcare crisis. It is a leading reason for people to visit a doctor in the United States, and it can be expensive to treat. Pain receptors help us with recovery by letting us know there is something wrong. It can help guide you during recovery by preventing you from overworking yourself. But pain also affects various health indicators of the body, such as increased blood pressure and heart rate and delayed healing. Managing pain helps ease suffering.
So we're going to look at two different approaches to health in this workshop. We'll be sharing a number of studies, and we want you to have access to these for yourself. So for those of you who have joined us tonight for the first time, or maybe you're catching a replay, we'll be sending an email, or the ladies who invited you can share this with you, with all of the links to the different research studies that we're referencing here in an attached document. So let me start out by sharing this study with you. The FDA estimates that 200,000 Americans are hospitalized every year because of overdoses and side effects from NSAIDs, which are non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, such as Advil, ibuprofen, aspirin, and some sleep aids. Sound familiar? Now,
Mhm.
they're also the cause of thousands of deaths per year. Even Tylenol, which is acetaminophen, is known to cause liver damage if used to excess. Now, the article that you'll be getting a copy of is titled "Are Painkillers Your Painkillers Actually Killing You?" And it's really enlightening or a little frightening, depending on how you look at it. Even though this particular study has historical data on anti-inflammatory OTCs, those over-the-counter pharmaceuticals, there will always be the latest and greatest over-the-counter solution for digestive or weight loss issues. You see them on the TV all the time, which are becoming so popular without a clear understanding as to their long-term side effects on our bodies.
Right. And we're sharing this information because it reflects our modern approach to medicine. Unfortunately, in the modern approach, we turn to pills and prescriptions as a primary solution to address physical problems and symptoms. These can have dangerous side effects and even the risk of addiction. Because this approach often focuses on symptoms, root causes can often get overlooked. In addition, we're looking at $6.5 trillion spent each year on global healthcare. And are we healthier? We're really not. Check out the natural approach. In this approach, we focus on the root cause of ailments. We use a plant based solutions approach because our bodies recognize plant sources. These solutions offer either no side effects or few that are easily managed.
Mhm. So now let's shift gears to our topic of tonight and look at the different issues that can affect pain management. Now, there are three main factors that we often talk about, and they also affect pain: nutrient deficiency, inflammation, and toxic overload. Now, I know you're probably thinking, can these really affect my pain? Well, short answer is yes. Yes, they can. Our bodies don't operate optimally if we have issues with any of these areas. In our body, and if our body is unbalanced from any of these, then everything is off and it will affect our pain levels. Pain often contributes to poor sleep, as Patty has mentioned. And so poor sleep becomes this vicious cycle, creating more inflammation and pain and toxic overload, leading to poor food choices and poor decision making.
And according to the Environmental Working Group, want to take a look at this chart, 95% of US adults are deficient in vitamin D. Low levels of vitamin D are linked to increased pain and higher opioid use. Vitamin D may help with pain by reducing inflammation and cytokine prostaglandin release, which are small proteins and fats that impact inflammation. Now, magnesium helps regulate melatonin production. It relaxes muscles and promotes sleepiness. 21% of us are deficient in magnesium. The chart shows that nutrition buckets in our body are not full, which means most of us do not have a great baseline health. Poor nutrition is the number one cause of poor health. Now, nutrition is at the core of our metabolic function and digestion. When the nutrition buckets in our body are filled, we function optimally with energy, clarity of thinking, good mood, great sleep, little to no inflammation, and therefore less pain and healthy digestion.
Mhm. Now, you've heard us talk a lot about inflammation. It is the second largest cause of disease in the body. Now, inflammation is the immune system's response to an injury or an infection. So, what causes inflammation and does it impact our health?
Oh, it sure does.
Mhm.
It does. The biggest nutritional contributor to inflammation is sugar, which is in nearly everything that we consume now.
And everything I crave, right?
Right.
Also, lack of it impacts lack of good overall nutrition, stress, lacks you lack healthy sleep, and the toxins in our environment. They also contribute to inflammation. Chronic inflammation is linked to many diseases, such as the ones listed on the slide, and many more. I'm sure I don't need to explain how any of these may amplify or affect pain as a whole. Now, we'll be sharing a Harvard Medical study that reports how sleep deprivation can affect mood, memory, energy, and also contributes to inflammation. So that's why we wanted to include that in this presentation. We've talked about it in our sleep presentation, but it really is impactful when it comes to how it impacts our inflammatory response.
Yeah, and toxic load is the third area we are looking at as a source for disease. Now, this refers to the chemicals in our body that build up from our environment, processed foods, pesticide use, and personal care products. The Product Safety Commission tested and found 150 cleaning chemicals that are linked to ADD, asthma, cancer, reproductive problems, respiratory problems, digestive issues, sleep difficulties, and more. We can't always control what we come into contact with outside of the home, but we can make smarter choices in our homes.
So there are many strategies for pain management, including lifestyle changes, eating well, getting enough sleep, and managing stress can really help reduce pain. Because sleep is so important, the slide lists a number of tips for getting better night's sleep. But some additional suggestions for pain management would include getting general exercise, like gentle, like what is why can't I think? just low impact, right? Exercise,
Yeah.
but gentle exercise, walking, swimming, get moving, get off the couch, gardening, dancing, maybe even. Um, these all can help ease pain by stretching muscles and moving joints and blocking pain signals to the brain by increasing endorphins. A short course of physical therapy can also help move better and relieve pain. Now, pain medications, such as these nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that we talked about earlier that we're concerned about, like aspirin, naproxen, ibuprofen, they may help with mild to moderate pain at the onset of pain, but only for short-term use. I would never recommend them long-term. And complementary and alternative medicines like acupuncture, massage therapy, energy healing, chiropractic therapy may also help with pain, as well as nutritional support. And we'll be talking about that as well. A psychologist or doctor can also guide you into an alternate state of consciousness through hypnosis to help you focus on something else to reduce discomfort. I used that during my pregnancy. It's a nifty little trick, really. And the RICE method is something you've probably heard of before, but it's an acronym for rest, ice, compression, and elevation. So muscles, joints, arms, limbs, those types of things that you could actually elevate above your heart and put rest, obviously, put it in a sling, stop using it. Ice would obviously push out the fluid and reduce inflammation, compression to keep that fluid from backing up, and elevation, of course, is just to get it above your heart. It may help relieve pain from injuries and muscles and soft tissues. Heat and cold therapy is another suggestion that is also recommended and can also help using hot and cold packs to relieve some initial pain.
Yes, good tips. But let's get back to food now. So,
Mhm.
is healthy food enough? Well, we certainly should do the best we can to eat healthy. However, keep in mind that today's healthy foods are still very different from the historic diets your genes are programmed for. For thousands of years, agricultural breeding has always had the goal of improving yield and taste. Since many micronutrients don't taste good, they've been inadvertently brought out of our food. So, as you can see on the slide, even healthy diets today fail to meet RDAs because we have limited control of the foods we purchase in the stores. It would be helpful, though unrealistic, if we could all grow our own. Recently in the news, even organic farmers are being regulated to grow more of the genetically modified or treated crops. For what reason? I don't really know. Do you know, Jen?
I have don't government, I can't even know. I can't figure that out. So so now let's focus on something we do have control over and talk
Okay.
about some of the tools that we might be able to bring into our homes that can ease some of those habits that and help us set up and manage inflammation and pain that either ourselves or maybe some loved ones are dealing with.
Okay, so since we've discussed nutrition and its role managing inflammation and pain, let's take a quick look at the supplement industry. Who here uses a supplement? Think vitamins D, vitamin C, or B complex. Maybe you take a multivitamin or an omega. A summary of the research from Harvard Medical School includes a study by the FDA from 2007 to 2016, which detected contaminants in 776 dietary supplements produced by 146 different companies. Now, we will provide you with another link on a study regarding supplements. And there's also a study of three leading memory supplements, which found that two of them didn't even contain the active ingredient listed on the label. Please remember this, the supplement industry is not regulated very well. They can contain lots of fillers and not much of the actual active ingredients. However, because our standard American diet is deficient in most vitamins and nutrients, it is necessary to supplement to make sure our bodies get what they need to function properly at a baseline level.
Mhm. Now, in a global science-based company known for its essential oils, did you know that doTERRA's top-selling products are actually their supplements? Lifelong Vitality has been doTERRA's #1 selling product for years. It addresses all three areas we just recommended: nutrient deficiency, inflammation, toxic overload, which can obviously impact sleep and just, again, throw you into that cycle. Think of this line as the necessary foundation to build your health on. The nutrition that you will get from the supplements and, of course, the products we absolutely trust. In addition, this line helps support the cleansing and filtering out of toxins.
Oh, that's so important. And there are three supplements in this line: a food nutrient, cellular repair, and your omegas. This line contains your micronutrients. Lifelong Vitality fills the nutrient buckets in your body. It contains powerful antioxidants to help protect our DNA. Did you know the average supplement on the market is only 20 to 30% bioavailable? Lifelong Vitality is made with whole food ingredients that are 95% bioavailability for your body. This product has gotten more people off of their over the counter prescription drugs than any other product doTERRA sells.
So we consider LLV, or we have considered LLV as part of our food budget for as long as I've been using doTERRA. I think we're going on 9 years now. It's only about $28 a bottle, and your health is such an important investment. And these come as a great value for all that you get. When you have to purchase a different supplement for each desired benefit, you go to the health food store or, the pharmacy, the cost of staying healthy can really rise quickly. And they don't even work. Most of them don't work. Or you're not getting support from people, which again is another really valuable thing. As we've already shared with you, the LLV product contains the ingredients that provide multiple benefits in an affordable way so you can maintain good health. Unlike some current popular supplements that are only offering fruits and vegetables, LLV offers that and so much more. Take a good look at this slide. To obtain the equivalent of the LLV ingredients and benefits, you'd have to purchase $200 to $300 worth of other supplements. Now, the Lifelong Vitality combines several wellness benefits in each product, making it the most convenient and cost-effective method for promoting the healthy lifestyle. I've also added in a slide as with the new product that was introduced. Patty, this is probably a surprise to you because I just threw it in. But the
Thank you.
VMG Plus Whole Food Nutrient Complex is a comprehensive daily nutritional powder designed to optimize foundational wellness as well, packed with over 90 premium ingredients, including the whole food vitamins and minerals, fruits and vegetables, digestive enzymes, probiotics, CPDG certified pure tested grade essential oils, which again is something that's really unique about all of doTERRA's supplements. Unlike others that you'd find on the market, these are infused with our exceptional essential oils, providing an up-to-date comprehensive approach to daily nutrition. It's clean, vegan, gluten-free, designed to fill nutritional gaps, support energy levels, enhance overall health. And the VMG product combines the benefits of all three of the products that we talked about earlier, as far as the alpha CRL. So the LLV isn't being replaced for those folks that like to take a capsule. It's still going to be there, but this is a combined product that includes the alpha CRS, the microplex VMG, which is the vegan nutrient, and the green superfood blend, which is another supplement that doTERRA has. So it's a great combo for folks like me who sometimes forget to take that capsule, right? Because you're getting everything you need. I'm super excited and it tastes amazing. I think there are going to be a lot of people that are really going to love this product and will find that nutritional solution that they've been looking for.
Yes, I'm very excited about it too, and that slide sums it up beautifully. Now, PB Restore and PB Assist Plus are doTERRA's probiotics. Everyone can benefit from PB Restore. Our bodies don't work as well as they should because of nutrient deficiencies and our food supply, which has additives and toxins. PB Restore helps your body absorb the nutrients you need. That's putting it very simply, though, actually. The formulation actually includes prebiotics, probiotics, postbiotics, and bacteriophages that support the microbiome of your entire body, including the microbiome in your gut. Compared to doTERRA's previous PB Assist capsule, this newer version has clinically researched ingredients supporting the whole body, including digestive health, gut immune function, micronutrient synthesis, healthy metabolism, respiratory health, oral and skin health, and also it may support cardiovascular health, urogenital tract health, and brain and DNA function. Quite a list.
Mm. Yeah, for sure. And check out the pill design. You'll see doTERRA's patented double encapsulated delivery system that releases billions of healthy intestinal flora into our digestive systems. So it's pretty cool. Then the other reason we talk about this and the other supplements is because again, they do affect our immune system and our body's ability to heal. So that's why we're focusing on this. So we hope this is helpful.
Yeah, definitely. So let's take a look at cardiometabolic health for a minute. Only 6.8% of the population have optimal cardiometabolic health. This is measured by the numbers you track at your physicals, weight, BMI, blood pressure, cholesterol, etc. And on and on. That means that 93% of Americans do not have optimal cardiometabolic health. Our metabolism is simply not working well for us, which is shortening our lifespan and our health span. Listen to the sad statistic. The average person spends the last 14 years in a state of declining health and difficulty completing everyday tasks. I know that I really don't want that for myself or anyone else that I know and love. That's why I am grateful for this amazing solution.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the metabolic health because who among us doesn't want to feel better when feel better the way we did when we were younger?
Mhm.
And again, the age, those last 14 years, that's a frightening statistic. And what does it involve? I mean, we've seen it in our aging families and our family members. I mean, they're achy, their joints hurt, they're not healing as fast. Well, doTERRA's revolutionary MetaPower system is specifically designed to tackle poor cardiometabolic health. And we have a deep dive presentation about feeling younger longer, which is, of course, you're invited to. But in brief, this line provides micronutrients and it pairs beautifully with the Lifelong Vitality, the VMG Plus, which provide those micronutrients. So the MetaPower line does three things. It helps repair the cells in your body, which is in a sense, stops and even reverses the effects of aging. Hello? It helps your body regulate blood sugar and insulin spikes, which are super destructive to the body. In fact, every time you spike and crash your blood sugar, you age your body. Again, yikes. I mean, it helps shrink your fat cells. Yep. Clinical trials have actually shown that MetaPower system shrinks adipose fat cells.
I'm in.
I know. It's like I slather this stuff on my body after the shower. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
And it smells amazing, the grapefruit, and oh, it's wonderful. But the MetaPower system is the first and only system like this that supports a healthy metabolism, evens out those blood sugar spikes, which is so important, and even helps curb cravings. doTERRA's metabolic oil is the functional ingredient in all of the products in this line, and the products can be used individually, and they can also be used together for even more remarkable results. Now, my favorite supplement in this line is the MetaPower Advantage, which is the collagen product. And most other collagen products usually have about one or two types of collagen, but doTERRA has 9 to support more than just your hair, skin, and nails. And the collagen is 12 times more bioavailable than other collagens on the market. And that means your body actually can use what you're ingesting. That's a value. We like values. Girls like
Hmm.
values. Boys like values too. They just don't look at it that way. But it also includes vitamin C, which promotes collagen biosynthesis.
Yeah, and one of the important ingredients that I want to highlight is NMN. It is the molecule that enables your body to produce NAD, which is what enables your cells to repair themselves. The MetaPower Advantage comes in small packets and they are most potent when you add them to water and you drink right away. Collagen is a nutrient that can help maintain a healthy gut by strengthening and repairing the digestive tract lining. Some studies suggest that collagen might help with joint pain and osteoarthritis. Simple yet powerful.
Yeah. I take mine every morning with my vitamins. I just use a coffee frother because I pour mine a little, they come in these great little powders. I don't have one with me. But anyway, you pour the powder over a small glass of water, no more than a shot glass full of water, and I blend it up really well. In a bigger glass though, because otherwise it flies all over the pot. Don't do it in a shot glass.
Yeah.
Then I just shoot it back with my vitamins, and then I take another sip of water if I need to get the vitamins down. But it tastes like Tang to me if you get it back really quick. And again, I just know it's doing its job and it's absorbing, and it's a very simple habit to impact your health and help you on that wellness journey when you're making better choices for pain management or any solutions, health
Oh,
related, obviously.
absolutely, absolutely. So, doTERRA prides itself on being a company who values research. Several universities have done studies on essential oils. In this independent study by Roseman University, doTERRA oils were found to be therapeutically relevant in cell growth and rejuvenation, supportive of metabolic health, and they encourage a healthy inflammatory response. Sourcing, processing, and characterization are critical, as they said in their report. Remember to download the attachment in your email for the study links following the workshop.
Mhm. So what is the doTERRA difference? Now, doTERRA essential oils are pure. Independent tests have shown the majority of the brands available to consumers aren't pure. doTERRA's sources from plants grown in their ideal environments. They don't own all the fields and control all the crops. This makes such a difference in the chemical profile, therapeutic effectiveness of the oils themselves. And every batch of oil is tested more than any other that I've researched, from growers, harvesters, distillers to the consumer. doTERRA also monitors and controls storage and distribution. Now, doTERRA oils can be used topically, aromatically, and internally. They have another study link to share with you and about this as well. So be sure to check your email.
And many of us look for safe and effective solutions that don't have dangerous side effects or the risk of addiction. And some natural solutions still aren't legal to use. Think CBD oils long term. We just mentioned independent lab tests show that 80 to 90% of oils on the market have contaminants and synthetic markers. Therefore, we suggest never ingesting another brand doTERRA recognized that the essential oil industry didn't have a standard for purity that ensured safety. So, as Jennifer mentioned earlier, doTERRA created a certified pure tester grade CPT standard that can be used throughout the essential oils industry. And this goes beyond organic standards and includes significant testing that isn't cheap. doTERRA will invest to ensure that you have the most effective, safest product because that is best for you. Many doTERRA oils are safe to ingest, and if you can, as you see on the slide, they'll have a food grade label with nutrition facts on the bottle.
Yeah. Now let me explain the images that you see there on the right-hand side, the two sisters. They were used to putting lavender oil, doTERRA's lavender oil on their chest before bed each night. When they went to spend the night with their grandma, she used the oil that she had, the lavender oil she had on hand, but it was from a different company, thinking that it was the same. Again, people are unfortunately not educated about this, and we don't know what we don't know, right? But the girls ended up with chemical burns and scars that lasted almost a year. And that's because of the contaminants that were put. That oil was not meant to be put on topically. Can you imagine if somebody had taken that internally? I'm not saying that this will be the reaction with other essential oils, but without the regulation and the commitment to purity that many of the small companies just can't afford to consistently provide, they don't all have control over their sourcing, and the brokers will adulterate or dilute the oils or put fillers in them simply for profit. doTERRA's oils are safe to use for any age, from newborn babies to great grandparents. However, it is important that you understand the usage protocols and know that we will educate you on safe and the most effective ways to use your oils with confidence. Not all oils are alike. A friend of mine contacted me just recently, and she was all excited because she found a cheaper oil and she wanted to know how it compared to doTERRA. Now, all I can say is I've been using essential oils for over 22 years, and in my experience, I have yet to find an oil company that I trust more than doTERRA. Yes, for its purity, but also the science and their commitment and their integrity are above all of the others. And the value for a pure oil goes beyond that.
Oh, definitely. It's important to have a safe oil for sure, and they really do.
Mm.
Um, Not only are they safe, though, doTERRA essential oils are very, very effective. This is one of my favorite microbiology lessons. So, for scientists in this workshop, we do know this is a very simplified lesson, so just bear with us. Here we go. Our body is made up of cells. Each cell is surrounded by an oily membrane intended to protect it. It keeps the good in and the bad out. When you have a bacterial infection, see that green blob on the slide? Well, doctors then often prescribe an antibiotic to kill it because the bacteria grows on the outside of the cell. Viruses are different and proliferate on the inside of a cell. Essential oils, unlike most modern medicines, can penetrate the cell membrane and help stop viral replication. Some people have become sensitive to antibiotics and find support from oils like oregano and thyme that have strong and antibacterial, antiviral, and antiparasitic properties. Think about how this would affect your metabolic and digestive functions, support your immune system, and oxygenate your cells for healthy replication, helping your body heal itself. And of course, you would likely sleep better. When you have essential oils on hand, you can begin to support the healing of your body immediately instead of paying a copay and waiting to see a doctor. You get to be a healer in your own home, which is very empowering.
Mhm. Now, we've talked about essential oils and how they're safe and effective, but are they affordable? Ta-da.
Okay, well, let's look at affordability. Everyone can benefit from doTERRA essential oils and supplements, and there are a variety of bundles to support your family's individual needs to apply topically when needed or to ingest when necessary. Did you know essential oils are 50 to 70 times more potent than herbs? This means a little goes a long way. Did you also know that one bottle of pure essential oil is more affordable than one bottle of diluted or adulterated oil? A recent test of Costco peppermint oil showed that it was not 100% peppermint oil. It was only a 10% of a peppermint oil variety. The rest was filler or other oils. When you use doTERRA oil, you get 100% of the oil, making it much cheaper comparatively to other companies' oils that are diluted. Each doTERRA 15 milliliter bottle has approximately 250 to 275 drops of essential oil in it. Just think one dose is equivalent to 1 to 2 drops of oil, just 1 to 2 drops. So on average, it's about $1 or oftentimes much, much less for treatment. So here's an essential oil tip. Have you ever heard the expression less is more? When you are addressing any kind of ailment, it is always better to use less oil more frequently throughout the day, especially with pure and potent oil like your doTERRA oils. We'll provide detailed and personalized education for you when you get started to ensure that you are using your oils with confidence and safely.
Yeah, and there's specific reasons why you might come and want something, especially when it comes to pain management. It could be a joint or it could be a toothache, it could be headaches. So obviously everybody's different. So personal consultation is definitely something you'll all want to hopefully embrace when you're working with your wellness advocate. So, but let's talk about some of our favorite oils and blends for pain management. So copaiba, I love to start with this one because I call this the valet of the essential oils. It's
I
an
like
earthy
that.
aroma. And I sort of say this because it sort of opens the door. It's so like opens our paint, our receptors. It sort of lets everything else in and work. And so that's why I call it the valet. But anyway, I guess I've been dealing with valets too much. It's an earthly aroma though. It comes from a tree in South America, so it smells very earthy, very grounding. It really creates a wonderful, peaceful environment. This is aromatic, topical, or internal. It also soothes the nervous system, which would be great for pain management, right? When taken internally, which can promote that sense of calm during bedtime routines. Also, not only is copaiba great for promoting that, of course, we're talking about pain, but it will definitely help with that pain and inflammation. A perfect replacement for the unregulated CBD products. This oil comes from that tree in South America I mentioned, and it has no CB1 receptor impact, so no psychoactive cannabinoids. Layered with another oil, it actually increases the effectiveness. Like I said, it's that door opener that makes the other oils really react with those receptors a little bit better. When you really need to boost pain relief, this is what you're going to use with other oils and lotions. If you ever suffer from any emotional strains, such as anxiety or depression, this oil can really calm and soothe, supports all major body systems, heart, nerves, respiratory, immune, and skin, and may really be helpful for ADD, ADHD. Of course, a deeper dive is available from your wellness advocate on the mental health aromatherapy products that are available, and this will be included. So keep this oil in mind when considering maybe something to get started with.
Right now, let's move on to frankincense. Frankincense is considered to be the king of oils, so when in doubt, use frankincense. Known for its renewing, rejuvenating, and grounding effects, it's a wonderful, beautiful oil. It's one of my favorites. It reduces inflammation, relieves headaches, wonderful with peppermint and lavender for this purpose. It also supports immune function, and you can diffuse it during meditation for a sense of relaxation and balance. It also strengthens the effects of other oils when used together. Now, because of the significant level of alpha pinene in Boswellia sacra, frankincense oil may help maintain healthy skin structure and support a healthy inflammatory response, according to preclinical research.
Ta-da. I love Frank.
Me too.
A little quick story. I'm going to go back here. Quick story I'm going to tell on frankincense. A girlfriend of mine recently fell at work.
Hmm.
She drives a school bus and she fell in the parking lot and literally impact fractured both of her forearms. She,
Oh, no.
she's an older
Wow.
woman, but still strong as an ox. But as we age, our bones do get brittle. And she was in so much pain. And I felt so bad for her. Now, fortunately, she loves her doTERRA. And we'll be talking about Deep Blue here. But she used the frankincense with the Deep Blue and the copaiba. We were, of course, addressing all of her pain management. And she was telling me how much much betterer, how frankincense really helped. It not only calmed her, but it really made a big, big difference in her being able to sleep at night, through obviously the lingering pain that you're going to feel through a bone fracture. But she said, I could not have lived without my frankincense. So it was
Oh,
really nice to get her testimony on that. And I told her I was going to mention it, but I was just
that's
reminded of
great. That's great.
so talking again about the deep blue, it's wonderful at helping to reduce inflammation. Deep blue, some people have called the magic blue oil, is really a must-have for muscle and joint health. It comes in a variety of products. Not only does the rub help relieve pain and tension, but the amazing oils do support muscle, joint, and bone healing. So you know I was throwing that at her. When you have a nasty bruise forming, grab your deep blue to stop it in its tracks. And deep blue is just a wonderful smell. I love the camphor in it. Some people are a little bit more sensitive to it, but with the deep blue stick has the copaiba in it as well. It's wonderful. And as we mentioned it, because it has that additional effect and helping the deep blue blend work, that copaiba in the stick, I think really makes a great partnering. So you don't have to like apply copaiba and then apply your deep blue. It's all together. And it's great and convenient and it keeps that camphor off your hands. So it's a really nice way to apply it. So keep
Yeah,
this one in mind as well. It's great for kids too. Growing pains, I just see the reference on the
Mm.
slide for the little ones that have achy joints. It's hard for kids to explain their pain, but they do. They have growing pains. So this has been a great oil for that. My granddaughter loves it.
It is wonderful. Okay, so because sleep is so restorative and helpful to the healing process, let's also touch on base on the sleep system offered by doTERRA. A deeper dive, keep in mind, is available, and you can connect with your wellness advocate to learn more about these individual products. But think about this, rather than spending another day or a sleepless night wishing you felt rested and whole or had energy, take charge of your sleep habits right now and see how doing so can change your life.
Mhm. So pretty exciting options, don't you think? A combination of these products, of any of these products, have gotten several of our customers off prescription opioids and for chronic pain. I can say that as a personal testimony for my husband, for other people in my family who have used this for pain management. And it really has made a life change for them, just getting those off of their, I'm just so grateful how doTERRA's products have helped change our life. And if you're new to doTERRA and you want to know how you get these, there are 3 ways to order doTERRA. You can buy retail, and you may find retail opportunities everywhere, from craft fairs to flea markets to online stores like Amazon and Walmart. But the only retail options we would recommend you consider, if you must, would be direct through a doTERRA website or perhaps your chiropractor or massage therapist. The later two are likely wellness advocates themselves with doTERRA and are also trained to and committed in their own practices to do no harm, and they will offer you pure, unadulterated oils. But friends, never let friends buy retail. So get that out of your head. And that's why we want you to know about and understand the wholesale and below wholesale opportunities. Signing up for a membership or wholesale account on doTERRA's website, excuse me, sorry, I talked too fast, will be an initial investment of $35 for the first year of your membership. This will give you access to all of those membership benefits, including 25% off retail price. So, a wonderful benefit of knowing us, or one of the wonderful wellness advocates who invited you to this workshop or to watch this replay, is that the unique link that you'll get from them will automatically waive that $35 membership fee. So additionally, I want you to consider that the membership of Costco is no different. Your Sam's Club membership, your Amazon membership, right? You gain access to the special pricing and benefits, but you're not going to be hassled if you haven't walked into Costco this month. Same here. We're not going to be hassling you because you're not ordering every month. Yes, there are additional benefits and savings for members who embrace that doTERRA rewards program and order monthly. And really, to satisfy some of your supplement needs, you might find it's the best way to order. So you might find yourself ordering monthly, but it's not a requirement of the membership. So it's definitely something you want to consider. But our group of advocates is not likely to hound you, so don't worry about that. Something every month, like there are other direct sales companies I know that will do that. So keep that in mind. Now, the below wholesale means that you take advantage of not only the free membership, but you might be getting started with an enrollment bundle or a starter kit. And we don't have time to go through all of those, but there are a number of bundles and starter kits that'll start you with top 10 oils, oils that focus on supplementation with the supplements and digestive health. There's just specifically a number of bundles that will be below wholesale because they've bundled them and discounted them even more. So know that that's the below wholesale option. And that continues on your month and years to come, years to follow as an active member. As I said, if you do order monthly for your supplements, the rewards program will give you credits, which will earn 10 to 30% back on your products. So that is pretty amazing. So there are definitely benefits. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Maybe Patty, you can do it and I can drink some water.
Okay. So, how do you purchase products below wholesale? Well, by participating in doTERRA's rewards program, that the person that invited you to this workshop can explain the program, but basically you're going to earn points that you can cash in for products. These products start at 10%, and the longer you stay with the program will top out at 30%, as Jennifer mentioned. It's my favorite way to purchase. At the end of the year, I'm getting my oils for 55% off retail. It's amazing.
Huge. That's huge. So
It's,
what benefits do you receive when you get started oils with one of our links? Well, you'll also get the personal wellness consultation that I'd mentioned, one-on-one with help finding solutions for your health needs, not her health needs or her health needs, but your specific health needs or the needs of your family. Access to our exclusive VIP group. We all have one. All of the wellness advocates on this collective have one. And this is where we teach continued education and additional workshops like this one. You're going to get access to our inner circle community, our private Facebook group of supportive people, and have lots of fun interactions. And we do giveaways there as well. Ongoing support will also be available to you to help answer any questions that you're going to have on your ongoing wellness journey. And you're going to have them. It's okay.
definitely. So, have you thought of your own friends or family who might enjoy a workshop geared specifically to them? Do you want to get some oils for free? Well, when you schedule your own wellness workshop, you will receive this keychain. This has been one of the most valuable items to have on the go. You can invite your friends that live outside your community or even in a different country. The ideal workshop size is 5 people. That's doable, right? You can earn up to 8 oils for hosting. For each guest you have there, up to 8, we will add a free oil to your keychain as a gift. If you have more than 8, we would love to offer you something special. Talk with your wellness advocate for details.
So now comes the fun part. After the class is finished, we're going to send you that email or text you and answer any questions that you have. Definitely reach out to the person who invited you to this class. I hope we've answered some of the questions you didn't even know you had. And we're going to stop the recording now. And I'm going to share on the next slide the information about our thank you giveaway. So stick with us. And if we can stop the recording. I think it has. Then we'll just continue.